Hi guys, so in this video we'll go over some certified Kubernetes application developer exam tips and tricks. So let's get started. So what I'm currently doing is I'm removing my vimrc file. I will be making some configuration to vimrc file and we will go over those configuration and see the difference between before and after the vim configuration file configurations. Okay, so I have removed the vimrc file. So I will create a YAML file first and I'll show you how it looks on the Vim. So I will open the YAML file which I just created through the Vim. So you will see there is no line numbers, no indicator, no column marker. Let's say if I want to add a namespace at under the name, it will be coming at the wrong place. So I'll just quit. Okay. So I'll create the vimrc file. So these are the settings: tab stops, soft tab stop, shift width, expand tab, number, auto indent, cursor column and cursor line. So my vimrc file has been set up. Now if I open the same YAML file, you will see there is a column marker, there is a line marker, and for example if I need to add a namespace, let's say I press O, it will go exactly at the right place. So that this is what auto indent does. Anyway, I'll just quit this particular file. Okay, so next is I usually create an alias which is like history grep. So you can use control R as well, but I find this one more convenient. Okay, so next what I do is I create 20 folders, and depending on the question number I get into the particular folder number. So I'll show you what I mean. So let's say I have created a 20 folders and this will be here. And so let's say there is a question is question 1, so I will cd into question 1. After I finish question 1, I will go into the question 2, question 3, like that. So next, as you know that for every question you have a context, so you have to just switch to that particular context. This is just for you to remember. And after this, for every question you will see a namespace. Let's say the namespace is question 1, so I'll just set it to a variable called n, and from that point onwards I can refer to n as $n. Let's say namespace question 1 exists and I want to delete and create it, I can just refer it as a $n. Yeah, that's created. So I can now refer $n and create a pod in question 1 namespace. Similarly, I can edit that particular pod using referring the namespace. So you can see now I can edit. Okay, next is similar to like $n. I have a $f for referring to a file. For example, for every question probably you will get some file name. It will be a long path, and you can you can save it to a variable called f, and from that point onwards, like you can just refer that particular file long path. You don't have to copy paste again and again and make some changes or operations on that. So let's say I want to take a backup to the current folder, I can just do like this. So it will automatically create a backup. So in this case it's already existing, so it's not creating, but I hope you got the point. And for example, let's say after taking a backup they will ask you to like edit some file, make some changes, right? So you can just do like this, right? Okay, next is like understanding how to use the help. Like for every command in Kubernetes you have like -h flag. For example, they ask you to like expose some pod or deployment, but you don't remember like what are the exact like parameters and examples that you can take from this particular command. So let me scroll up and I'll show you. Let's say there will be an example section, and you can, let's say, expose replicated controller, replication controller, or you can expose let's say expose a pod, expose a deployment. So you can just copy paste and you after you copy paste the basic template, you can refer to the options and add any options that are asked. So moving forward, next, let's say, so we'll just go through some more, let's say, cron job. So there will be examples available if you do. So this can be done for anything, like create a cron job. There will be templates available, and you can pick up the parameters like copy paste and add some more depending on the question. So similarly, we'll one more, like let's say job. So for job also there will be examples available. You can copy paste it. So I hope you get the point. Like for every object there is like a help available. The basic imperative command is available, and you can refer that particular. Let's say they ask you to like change deployments, like limits, CPU limits, memory, and all. If they have like a file, or you have some file, you can add the CPU and memory limits, and you redirect and create it. So you can do something of this sort, right? And now next is like how to how to use the recursive command. So let's say mostly for every object within the spec field, you will have like a lot of options that you have to set, but you don't remember like which field you have to. So you can actually like print it out. So what it does, it will print it out the whole spec. But to be more efficient with that, what you can do is, like, instead of just recursively printing it out, if you remember the part which is being asked, like you can just grab it. Let's say they are asking for like some like job history, like success or failure. You can just grab it and like see like around that 20 lines. So you can see like what I was searching, there's a parameter available, so you can do it like this. So same, we are just taking some more examples now. So let's say some question asks you to, like, let's say run as user, right? So you can grab it and you can see like what are the fields available, like run as user or run as user. Like there's security context also available here, right? So we'll just take, let's say, service account. So I advise you, like, before the exam, like you go through like whatever you have prepared, like you just grab it and see whether you can reach it in time, or you can understand like where it is available, right? So you can just like go through it, run these command for every object. Okay. So last is like I said alias, right? HG, right? So for HG, let's say I've created a pod, but I just want to rerun that command. Of course, I can do Control R, but I can do something of like this. So you will see, like I have like edited the pod, I created a run. So you see some previous. These are from my previous runs for this particular demo. So yeah, that's it. So I hope you like it and wish you all the best for your CKAD exam. Bye.